Hi everyone, it's Veronica. Happy Sunday to you. I wasn't actually going to film today, but then I realized that I did have some skincare updates. I know that a lot of you probably read my blog and some of you don't, so I figure if there's stuff I reviewed on my blog but you don't read my blog or you only watch videos on my channel, then I'll talk about them here as well. And the first one I want to talk about is Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. This was sent to me by Keels. I've been using this, I think I've been using this for well over a month. I'm probably hitting close to the 2-month mark on this one, and I was actually sent half a bottle of this, so a sample size, and as you can see, there's still so much left in there, and the reason is because you only have to use one tiny droplet of this to get results. So I only use this at night. It is like it's like a liquidy serum style product, and basically what it does is it helps correct darkness in your skin, and it uses Active C to accomplish that. And one of the great things about it is that it actually helps prevent future melanin production in your skin. So that basically means that it prevents your skin from producing more pigments that can, add dark spots to your skin. So, I've talked about this before, but because I'm no longer on the pill, I am getting some more breakouts, like not a ton more or anything, but enough to where, I am getting like little pink marks on my skin. So every night I use a drop of this, and wherever I have a pink mark that was left over from a pimple, I just apply a dot and I rub it in. And it's important that you use this first before your other products. So I just use other products in other parts of my face, but I'm applying the Clearly Corrective to any pink spots I have on my face. I absolutely love this. And the reason I love it is because it helps reduce the time that your skin takes to get rid of those pink spots. So whereas it, sometimes I'd have like a pink spot for like a month or even more than that. And now that I use this, I notice them fading, even within the first week I'm using it, and then into the second week, it's fading even more. So I really love that. Highly recommend it. I think it's about $49 a bottle, but like I said, I only got half a bottle of this, and I'm not even halfway through that half, and I've been using it for a couple months now. So I really love this product. It's amazing. I'll link all the products below if you're interested. I do have a full review on this product on my blog if you'd like to read it, so I'll link that entry below as well. The second thing that I know a lot of people have been really curious about, and I do want to share, is the Mario Badescu buffering lotion. So it comes in a bottle like that, and basically it's a very strange thing. It's like an alcohol smelling kind of liquid, and you shake the bottle before you use it, and then I just put it on my finger, and it kind of like, it's liquid, so it kind of like falls everywhere, so I like quickly apply it to my skin. And actually my husband and I both use this, and what I use this for is basically for prevention and for treatment. The buffering lotion is specifically made for people who are suffering with cystic acne. So if you have those like deep under the skin bumps, that's really what this specific product is meant to treat. Now, I don't really suffer with cystic acne like I used to, but I'm finding this to be a nice preventative lotion. So what I'm using it for at night, if I'm noticing, I typically actually only use this on my chin area because that's really the only place I tend to break out. So if I'm noticing, if it's that time of the, like right before that time of the month where you tend to get those hormonal acne sprout ups, or if I'm just noticing overall like I'm breaking out more on my chin, I'll put, a drop of this or 2 drops on my finger, and I'll just gently rub it into all areas of my chin except for the middle. It's kind of like the sides, like more near where the sides of my jaw and mouth are. So I'm using this probably, I would say I probably use this 4 days a week. On weeks where I'm not experiencing as many breakouts, I might use it less often, but for me, it's really preventative. And I'm still layering my Proactive mask and my La Roche-Posay Effaclar targeted breakout corrector. I'm really into layering products. If you've watched my videos or read my blog for a while, you'll know that like I layer one product on top of the other. I don't know why. I guess I just feel like it's more effective if you like apply several different ingredients. They're all like attacking it. I don't know if that's the right approach, but it works for me and my skin. So I really love this buffering lotion. I recommend it. I bought this at Ulta. Did I get it at Ulta? Yeah, I got this at Ulta, and I think I had a 20% off coupon at the time, but I think it's about $17 or $20 for the bottle. And it doesn't even look like we're halfway through, and we've had this for quite a while now. So really enjoying that. The next thing I want to talk about, and I have covered this in my skincare routine video, but I'm still using this, and it's the Somerville Exfoliate mask. I really love this. I use it about once a week, once every week and a half, and it looks kind of gross. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see the lid. It's like a green slimy, like grainy looking, I guess, scrub. But what I do is I put it on my skin, and for 30 seconds, I rub it in. I use this all over my face. I rub it into my skin for about 30 seconds to a minute, and I just gently rub it all into my skin, and then I leave it on for 2 minutes without rinsing. And that's really the key to this product. It has all kinds of enzymes in it, and the enzymes really help break away at all of your dead skin cells. And once you wash it off, it's like your skin feels like baby skin. And then once I wash it off, I pat my face dry, put on all my lotions and serums at night, and I wake up in the morning and my skin is soft and smooth like a baby. Like, it's amazing. It is very expensive, but I've had this bottle since, like, I want to say I got this during the first Sephora Friends and Family sale, and it's a tiny bottle, and I still have a ton left. It's because I literally use a tiny squeeze of it, because that's all you need. Like, it's very spreadable. You do a tiny squeeze, put a dot on each part of your face, and then just blend it out like you would makeup. You're just blending it into your skin. I just really love this. I haven't found an exfoliator that I like as much as this one, and that I think produces as good of a result. The next product I'm going to talk about is Kiehl's Blue Herbal Spot Treatment. And this was recommended to me by one of my friends. So this is a salicylic acid based. I see it's here, it's a 1.5%, and it's just like a clear, it has like a salicylic acid smell, but sort of herbally as well. And this is a spot treatment. So when I use this, it's kind of one of the treatments I use on a zit that seems to just pop up out of nowhere. And again, I'll layer this with other products as well. I find that this is really good for drying out pimples overnight. So sometimes I'll do like a layer of this and then a layer of Proactive mask overnight, and it just seems to get rid of the pimple. I do really like this. I don't know if it's like my favorite pimple cream ever. I wouldn't say that, you know, it's like you have to have this. But it is a really good salicylic acid treatment, and I tend to just like Kiehl's products. I think they have a lot of products that like feel more natural, you know, more herbal, and I really like that. I like, you know, the scent of their products and everything. So I have been enjoying this, and I know my husband uses this occasionally as well, and it lasts a really long time too. You just need like a tiny, tiny little dot of it, and you just dot it on the zit overnight, and it helps dry it up. So I really like that. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Peter Thomas Roth Max Complexion Correction Pads. These also have salicylic acid in them and alcohol and everything. I have reviewed these quite extensively on my blog, so I'll link that below as well, but I wanted to talk about them in this video. These Peter Thomas Roth pads are unbelievable. They are so good. They help with aging, they help with acne. They're kind of like, it's kind of like, I know they smell like peach Bellini, but I always say it's kind of like a cocktail that's like great for anyone with uneven skin tone, acne, whatever. So basically, this is what the pads look like. And I cut mine in half. My husband and I both use this, so we each use half a pad. Half a pad is all you need. You don't need more than that. And then I take the pad, I take the textured side of the pad, and I rub it all over my forehead and my nose and my chin. So I stay away from my cheeks. My cheeks I have combination skin, so I don't really need to treat my cheeks. So I just do it where my T-zone is and where I have blackheads. And what I've really noticed with this is that it significantly reduces your pore size, helps clean out your pores. And I really do think that this helps prevent acne, because sometimes when I'm really like feeling like I'm breaking out, I'll literally like rub this all around my chin area before bed, and then I'll apply like my other products on top of it. And I really think that this helps like it really goes deep into the skin and prevents acne from emerging. So I really, really like these, highly recommend them. And I do have a more extensive view on my blog, which I'll review, which I'll link below. And then the next thing I just want to mention, and this is just kind of random, is the Eucerin Calming Cream. I just keep this at my bedside, and I'm using this a lot on my hands every night and my cuticles before I go to sleep. And I also find this to be an extremely good, nice, rich, heavy cream. If you have a pimple and it's really flaking away, and you kind of have like a, you know, like the pink spot that you would treat with the Keels, but you know, you want to put your makeup on and you don't want it to be flaky, I'm really finding that this is also a really good, nice, rich cream to get rid of those flakes. So really love that. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is the LaVanila, the healthy deodorant in vanilla coconut. And this is, sorry, my nose is itchy. This is what it looks like. I mean, the first thing I'm going to say about this product is that the smell is like the best smell I've ever smelled. The vanilla coconut is the most amazing smell that I actually, like when I shower at night, sometimes I like put this deodorant on before bed because it just smells so amazing. But I do have a few comments on this. This deodorant is awesome. It smells good. It really does deodorize, but something it's not is that it's not an antiperspirant. So if you buy this thinking you can like go sweat it out at the gym, or you live in a warm climate like I do in Texas and you think, oh, this is all I need all day, unless you're a person who does not sweat a lot, or you know, you just never really get sweaty or smell or anything, then this is not really going to work for that. And what I've been doing is I bought like an Almay antiperspirant that's a clear gel and unscented and made for sensitive skin. So if I want to use the healthy deodorant, I'll put that antiperspirant on first so the scents don't clash, and then I'll put this over it. And that's actually what I've done today. Like I'm just kind of home around the house today. I'm doing a lot of laundry, I'm cleaning, so I don't really have a need to wear like a hardcore antiperspirant. But like when I go to work and you know, I don't want to risk, like, I don't really sweat at work. So if I'm at my desk all day, I guess I could wear this. But during the summer, when you're like walking to and from your car and it's like really hot, you know, I would definitely also wear an antiperspirant. But this is the most amazing smelling thing. Like I highly recommend this. I know it comes in different scents too. I want to try the grapefruit as well. There's also a lavender, but the grapefruit and the vanilla coconut are my favorite. I just think this deodorant is amazing. Like you will never find a deodorant that smells better than this. You'll never find one that feels as creamy and luxurious. That's another thing about this. Like when you put this on, it feels like you're moisturizing your armpits. And I know that sounds weird because you normally wouldn't do that, but a lot of people have like darkness there and dryness under their arms. So this is actually, that's why it's called the healthy deodorant. Like it really helps restore that where your skin is in that area. Another thing too that this is great for is if like, let's say you're at work all day and you wore an antiperspirant and then you kind of want to like freshen up when you get home because you have an event or you know, you're doing something or you're going to the gym, you know, your antiperspirant hasn't worn off yet, but you want to like smell nice and you don't want it to be overwhelming. This is the perfect thing for it because it kind of just gives you that nice, pretty scent, but it's not like, you know how like deodorants sometimes have like sporty fresh or like powder fresh and they're like so strong and they clash with your perfume and everything. This is strong, but it's such a beautiful, soft, feminine scent that you really don't have to worry about like it being offensive or like punchy or whatever. So I really highly recommend this. And that's all the products I have to show you for today for just skincare updates. I'll talk a little bit too about how my skin has been since I've been off the pill because I know a lot of you are probably curious about that. So I went off the pill in January. I guess I did my last pack in December, and then since January I haven't been on the pill. So I'm a few cycles in now. And the only thing I've noticed in my skin is that my skin is a lot more oily now. So even now, I'm sure you can tell in my video, like I did my makeup pretty early this morning and like I'm already like wanting to blot. So my skin has been more oily. And then another thing that I've noticed is my hair has been more oily. So I'm not washing my hair more often. You know, I'm just having to use dry shampoo earlier. You know, I've started using baby powder again on my roots as well to really just make them a little more matte. So that's one thing I've really noticed is an increase in oil production in both my skin and my scalp. And I'm sure it all has to do with hormonal balance and how many, you know, hormones you have like at certain times of the month. Because when you're on birth control, your hormones are balanced in a different way because you're taking in a hormone. So I'm sure your body's just regulating. So that's the one thing I've really noticed. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised that I haven't gotten my cystic acne back. You know, my acne was quite horrible when I was, you know, in my early 20s, and I was like on the pill then, so the pill wasn't really helping with it. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I am getting like a couple more breakouts, but they're really like blackhead clogged pores. I'm not getting like those big under the skin cysts. I'm not getting like, you know, a ton of like whiteheads where you can actually see the head. I'm getting like a lot of blackheads, but like the ones that, this is kind of gross, but the ones that like if you squeeze them, you can see like the little sebum like plug come out. And sometimes I do extract those, you know, with using the tissue and clean hands and everything, and then I put the treatment on afterwards. So I don't recommend doing extractions, but I've been doing them for a while and I feel comfortable doing them on my own skin, just so that if it's festering there for even longer, you don't know if it will turn into something worse. So sometimes I extract and then treat. Not all the time, but sometimes. So that's what I'm really noticing more of, is just more clogged pores, more blackheads, and more oil. But, you know, it hasn't been to the point where I'm really like switching my products or anything. I do have a moisturizer by Origins that helps with oil production, so I'm using that occasionally if I have you know, an event in the evening and I have my makeup on at work all day, I'll wear that. But you know, it hasn't been bad. I've been very, I feel very fortunate that my skin like didn't go crazy. And you know, I'm only a few months in, my skin could go crazy months from now, but I feel very lucky that my skincare regimen has helped prevent, you know, breakouts, and it's treating breakouts. So it's been good. Overall, I've been pleased with how it's been since being off the pill. So anyways, those are my updates, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.